Welcome to Charlie Jane Speakers Radio. This is the show where we share speaking tips, tools, and resources to help you grow your public speaking business. Our goal at Charlie Jane is to get you, the speaker, on the platform in front of thousands of people so that you can teach and motivate your audience, enriching and empowering them to lead fulfilling lives. And now, here's your host, Wendi McNeil.
Hi there, it's Wendi McNeil with Charlie Jane Speakers, and thank you for tuning in to today's podcast. Today I'm going to talk about a speaker's life should be. A speaker's life should be. This is the name of the podcast today. It's going to be great. And before I get started, I want to invite you over to our awesome community of speakers. It's a great group, and you can find us over on Facebook. It's called Grow Your Speaking Biz. Grow Your Speaking Biz. You can also go to speakingbizcommunity.com. Speakingbizcommunity.com will also get you over to our group. So I look forward to seeing you over there. And let's get right into today's podcast, okay? A speaker's life should be. People become professional public speakers in a variety of ways, and for numerous reasons. You, yourself, may be one of the tens of thousands of people in the world who have decided they have a message so important that you must be a professional speaker, no matter what. If so, you've chosen a profession that can be challenging, difficult, sometimes disheartening, and just plain discouraging. But it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. It can be very rewarding and give you the life that you have dreamed of. So don't lose heart. All right? If you're listening to this today, don't lose heart. I want you to listen out for some encouragement and inspiration about how to make your speaker life what you've always wanted it to be. Okay? A speaker's life should be impactful. All right? If you got into professional speaking because you have a message you must deliver to your audience, then you're in it for one of the very best reasons. All right? You're in it for one of the very best reasons. You want to make an impact on the lives of those people in your audiences, right? You want to make an impact on the lives of those people in your audience. You want to leave them with solutions to their problems and point them in the best direction to live their own best lives. A speaker who simply goes through the motions and is in the business solely for himself or herself will eventually burn out. All right? Eventually burn out and hit a wall of failure. Speakers are, at their core, impactful people who are also givers. Okay? This I know to be true. I have worked with speakers for almost 2 decades, speakers and meeting planners. And speakers are, at their core, impactful people who are also givers. They're also givers. When you give a speech, you're not just giving out words, right? You're delivering wisdom based on experience that can change lives in countless positive ways. That's how you connect with those listening to your message. That's how you connect with those listening to your message. A speaker's life should be interconnected. Interconnected. When you make those connections, you are building relationships, right? When you make those connections, you are building relationships. You, as a giver, are helping others, and in return, you are getting to live your dreams and support yourself and family with your speaking business. When you focus on the connections and the relationships, because you are helping others, you are building a solid foundation for your business through word of mouth. Word of mouth, right? The very best kind of advertising. Beware of being false here. All right? Beware of being false. When you are authentically interested in the well-being of others, you are blessed in return. Okay? When you are authentically interested in the well-being of others, you are blessed in return. Staying focused on the only on the WIIFM, All right? What's in it for me? Eventually kills your momentum. Okay? People sense a person with self-serving motivations and it turns them away. Real connections come through genuine care and concern for those you are working with and for. The rewards that follow are a natural outgrowth of your willingness to give. Okay? A speaker's life should be rewarding. Yes, rewarding. Don't get me wrong. It's perfectly okay to be, in the speaking business to get paid. All right? While I have programs and processes that help you get paid and build a great career when speaking for free, I want you to get paid what you're worth, for sure, every single time. Okay? Every single time. The rewards from speaking aren't always purely monetary, though. What if you could fund a clean water project in a third world country? Would that be awesome? I mean, I think about that my own self because I would love, and I'm hoping to someday get there, to be able to give back to a clean water project in Honduras, okay? In Roatan, Honduras. So how about being successful enough to donate your time, maybe just mentoring school kids on how to stay off drugs and stay out of trouble so they can go to college, they can go to college and achieve their own dreams. Or what if you could teach others to have a voice of their own, right? Have a voice of their own so that they can stand up for themselves when needed. Money is one of the most hollow and fleeting motivators. So your speaking career needs to be more, needs to be about more than the bottom line in your bank accounts, right? Bottom lines need to be positive and healthy, of course. But your career in speaking needs to feed you on a spiritual and moral level so that you can feed others too. Let me say that one more time. But your career in speaking needs to feed you on a spiritual and moral level so that you can feed others too. A speaker's life should be organized. Okay? Organized. You just can't do everything you've been called to do if you're not organized enough to present yourself in the best light to planners, right? And potential hiring parties. You have only a few minutes, guys, gals, to grab their attention and convince them to reach out to learn more about what you can do for them and their audiences. If you aren't set up to present a professional image online and then follow that up with a professional image offline, you might as well stop everything now until you are. Okay? You have to have a foundation of a gig-winning platform to be able to build your speaking business and career. If you just jump in, without the right website, a social strategy, one-sheets, videos, and leads management system, you're going to hit that wall again in overwhelm. Okay? And it will affect your ability to deliver from stage when you do get hired. A speaker's life should be legacy focused. What do you want people to say, about you when you're gone? Have you ever thought about that? Let's have a headstone moment here. What should yours say about you? What will your legacy be? We all want to make our mark in the world, right? We want to make a difference and leave this place better than we found it. Successful speakers are uniquely gifted for making the world a better place. But what will you do that will outspan your lifespan? Define your legacy well before it's time to leave it behind, and be prepared to have a powerful motivator in your life. A speaker's life should be yours, okay? You've got your message, and that's step one. You might need help, fine-tuning it and honing your other speaker business building skills, but that's okay. That's okay. Everyone starts somewhere, right? Everyone starts somewhere. The important question to ask yourself is this: are you ready to set your doubts aside and overcome your difficulties so that you can start achieving at the level that you're meant for? If so, then let's work together to get you there, all right? If you aren't sure where to start, or you're feeling stuck, I do have a free to 10K speaker training program. It'll be perfect for you. And I will make sure that I put the link in the notes so you can find it very easily. And I just lay out, how you can reach your financial goals so that you can reach your life goals and dreams. Go grab that video training, guys. You can start today, and see what your speaker life could be, right? See what your speaker life could be. And I want to go over this just one more time really briefly, okay? Because a speaker's life should be impactful, interconnected, rewarding, organized, legacy focused, and a speaker's life should always be yours. Okay? That is it for this podcast. Thank you guys for listening in. And again, don't forget to stop by over at Grow Your Speaking Biz on Facebook. Our speakers community is awesome. You'll be really happy that you did. And please, if you have just a couple minutes and have time to leave me a review, I would love that. It will only take a couple minutes. And if you found this podcast motivating or it connected with you and you have somebody that you know could benefit from listening to this, please do pass it on to them. All right, well, we'll talk to you guys later.